Hi there. This is Dr. Barbara Gast with Heritage Park. On behalf of the Board of Directors, we have Jody and Melissa and Richard and me, Barbara, as your Board of Directors for 2020. And we've made it to September. Can you believe it? The coronavirus is still around. While we have plateaued and it looks like it's decreasing, we still got a serious problem. So be diligent, be careful, continue to use your coverings over the face, and we also are doing social distancing. With that being said, hey, life is getting a little bit better. We don't have to be quite as sheltered. We're still pretty careful. So wanted to just give you an overview, saying what's happening in the building. We have had no major issues, such as the pool looks wonderful, and whoever put out new chairs look gorgeous. Thank you for sharing that, and if you let us know, we'll thank you. With the mechanical room, we see everything is operating. We've had one busted pipe, and that was in the main building near the library. And we caught that in time, so it was not a major problem. Hospitality. I've heard from you. Many of you have been talking about the necessity for keeping the waste baskets cleared. And we're investigating because we were noticing this as well. We wanted to see the windows maybe cleaned a little bit better. And come to find out behind the scenes what was happening with Mr. Belvedere, as many companies in the Phoenix area, is that we have employees that are quitting. They don't want to expose themselves. It's just a difficult time, either from a security, safety, or just simply the wages were not at a high enough level with the unemployment. So what we're doing now is trying to balance this and trying to understand exactly what needs to be done. And maybe we could split it up in a different way. We're allowing APM to manage that. That's their job, to manage the vendors. What we're hoping is that we can now have a report each week that would say, here's some pictures and this is what we basically did. So I could put that in a red book, similar to what you can look at with landscapes. So we're working on that, so bear with us. The shampoo of the carpeting will take place later in September. And we have looked at landscaping. The landscape committee with Richard's done a wonderful job with his committee in meeting with the arborist. We're dealing with the south parking lot with the trees that were removed. We'll be putting something in that looks wonderful. They're trying to look at what works for the area so we don't experience the dead plants. Out front, there's a dead tree that's being removed, and we'll be putting another tree in, to my knowledge. I think that's the last that I heard, is we want to replace that with maybe a pistachio tree, something like that. They're brainstorming. You want more information, talk to Richard and his committee. Melissa's been working hard on the budget. She's been meeting with APM, and then we'll be, as a board, making certain projects are in there, such as the elevator. We'll be doing the elevator. Now the parts have come in. That will be taken care of at the end of September, maybe October, where the South Tower elevator will be down for a day or two, but we'll let you know that. North Tower, we're going to wait until the spring. One of the things I want to talk about, just as a last note, setting the right tone, a professional tone. I know we're busy, or maybe we're in a bad mood. Maybe we don't like something. It's kind of like my family. I may grumble about certain things to them, but I would not say it to somebody else. It's like airing your laundry. It's okay inside, but outside, it really makes you look bad. Why am I saying this? We've now had some complaints, not one, multiple complaints, multiple vendors, multiple times. And what that means is we have people slamming the door in the vendor's face when they've made appointments to come in. Now, you don't know that. And certainly security is an issue. You want to close the door. But don't open it if you're not going to be nice. You can be nice saying, I can't let you in. You have to call somebody. I don't know you. But what we're hearing is that there's statements being made about APM that are derogatory. There are statements being made about the board that are derogatory. Now, I know not everybody is happy. And we know there's a history. There's no reason hashing over old stuff. But what reflects bad by the one person reflects on all of us. Heritage Park is getting a reputation. And we're the only out there of all the HOAs, we're the one vendors are complaining about. So what kind of environment do you want to live in? If you want to complain, the process is on a piece of paper and send it to APM. Don't beat up our vendors. They won't come back. So you're not assisting us. That's what I want. I'm asking for your support. If you're finding someone not in a good mood, you say it's okay. Just don't keep it in your neighborhood. Don't take it outside. Okay. Thank you. Board meeting on September 23rd, 6 p.m. Zoom, electronically because we are dealing with the virus. But we'd like to see all of you there. There's sufficient. I have enough for 100 people in that Zoom meeting. So what we do ask when you come in, if you telephone in, you're muted immediately. You don't have any control. You can say whatever you want to say. We're not going to hear it. If you come in on the computer with the computer link, you have the control. You can mute and unmute yourself. You can also identify yourself. Part of the problem we've had in the past is when somebody's calling in from a telephone, cell phone, the only thing we can see as a board, or anyone else can see who's in the meeting, we only see phone numbers. So it requires relabeling as I can as the meeting chair. I can change the number to a name. It takes time, and we notice that it becomes awkward. So I'm not going to bother unless I really need to know who you are. That if you're phoning in, you're just going to be mute. I will unmute it when we get to the point we're doing a vote. And I will ask that if anyone wants to comment on that topic, they may do so. If you want to go off into a tangent someplace else, you'll be muted. It's the only way that we can manage with the number of people to get through in the hour and a half. So if you respect that. I really encourage you to use a computer if you have access. You'll find that it's more enjoyable. You don't have to show your face. But you can identify yourself with your name, at least a first name, instead of saying, hey, you. Okay. So that's at 6 p.m. Wednesday, the 23rd of September. We'll be sending out information probably with this video. You'll see it in the announcement. We'll send it out again on the day of the meeting, because if you're like me, you can't find it. So we understand that. All right. I hope everything's going well for you. You're feeling good, healthy, that you're enjoying some of the things, getting back more into a routine. Do be mindful. We don't want anything bad to happen to you. And then I want you to be kind to other people. Yeah, be kind. Show up at a meeting. I want to see you there. Okay? Take care.